Hello again. If you have not watched the time signature intro video, I'm going to instruct you to stop right now, stop this video, and go back and watch that video. It's called time signature intro video. You're going to need to understand that information in order to do this assignment and the rest of the assignments for this week. So if you have not watched that, please go back and watch that first. This video is to give you some brief instructions on the first assignment. Okay, so in the intro video, we talked about what a time signature is and what these two numbers tell you. Again, the top number tells you how many beats are in a measure. The bottom number tells you what kind of note should equal one beat. In this assignment, they're wanting you to get used to knowing how many beats are in each measure, knowing where to put bar lines, and you know, that sort of information. So first, that first question, how many beats per measure is the question. You will be able to answer that based on the time signature, okay, which we just discussed, okay? The next part, knowing where to put bar lines, it's actually very simple. Remember, bar lines are those vertical lines that separate the measures. Okay, once you identify how many beats are supposed to be in a measure, you simply count that number of beats and then draw a line. When you draw a line, you start over, count that number of beats again, and draw another line. For example, if you determine that there are supposed to be 3 beats in each measure, okay, you know that these are quarter notes, which quarter notes get 1 beat each. So if you determine that there are supposed to be 3 beats in each measure, you simply count 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats. Draw a line. Start over. 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats. Draw a line. If you determine that there are supposed to be 2 beats in a measure, do the same thing but only count to 2. 1 beat, 2 beats. Draw a line. 1 beat, 2 beats. Draw a line. So simply determine how many beats are supposed to be in a measure, count that number of beats, draw a line, then count that number of beats again, draw another line. Okay? Now, since you're doing this assignment virtually and I'm not going to ask you to print it out, then you'll just need to make a mental note of where the bar lines go, because it's going to ask you, if you look at question number 4, it's going to ask you how many measures there are. To answer that question, you'll need to know how many bar lines you had to draw. Really quickly, that third question, it says, what is missing from the end? We haven't really talked about this, so I'm just going to kind of explain it. Look at this example here. You see there how there's a line that looks like a regular bar line, then there's a really thick, bold line. Those two things together are called a double bar line. A double bar line. Okay, a double bar line is always at the end of a song. Okay, that's just a way to tell you that the song is over. So that's basically what it means. So again, you'll need to know what the top and the bottom number of a time signature mean, and then you should be able to answer those questions.